Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Right now we'd like to show you what transpired during the commercial break. After AJ Styles went crazy, he was heading back to the locker room there, I guess for the night, and looks like he was attacked by Curtis Axel, who's the man in charge of the Perfect Protection over on SmackDown. I'm not sure what he's doing here on Raw. He did send out a tweet earlier this week stating that he guarantees that Raw will be protected. Maybe this is what he had in mind. AJ Styles, if you're just joining us, AJ Styles just had an impromptu Elimination Chamber qualifying match against Kevin Owens, and the match really didn't last long. AJ came out there looking to, well, he looked like maybe he was seeing red after the actions of Randy Orton last night at the Rumble. My God, a chair shot there. But AJ Styles, again, we just saw this in the ring. He picked up a chair and struck Kevin Owens in the face, knocking him out. Then he hit the referee, and then he proceeded to go to the outside of the ring and hit Sami Zayn with the chair. Now he's trying to make his way out of here. He looks like he's done for the night. AJ Styles has got to go home and just take a break from everything, because he's, after what happened last night at Rumble with Randy Orton, I'm sure his head's scrambled. And Curtis Axel's not done with him, though. He's not letting him off the hook that easily. Curtis Axel has taken it upon himself to maintain order here in the WWE Universe, regardless of what night it is. Monday night, Tuesday night, Friday night, whatever. SmackDown and Raw, he guarantees will be protected, but he's having a fair share of trouble with AJ Styles right now. I'm not surprised to say that. Don't take anything away from Curtis Axel, but again, AJ Styles is just one of the top competitors here in WWE, and now is not the time. AJ Styles is just beyond pissed off at everything right now. Randy Orton's put him through hell the last few weeks, and he conducted those despicable actions last night at the Rumble. What is AJ doing now? AJ's got him up on the car looking for a Styles Clash, and he hits it. Styles Clash on the top of a car to Curtis Axel. Looks like Perfect Protection's going to need some backup, but AJ looks like he's out of here for the night. He's heading home. My God, that's probably the best thing AJ Styles can do. Just go home, clear your head, take a breather. You've seen a lot the last few weeks, but right now it's time to move forward and look to the Tag Team Championships as the family makes their way out to the ring right now. And this all came about in quite a confusing manner. Last night at the Royal Rumble pre-show, The Shield had a match against The Bar. The tag team titles were not on the line, as the Raw general manager had made that quite clear. What was on the line, however, was a tag team title opportunity for The Shield. If The Shield were able to pick up the victory over The Bar last night, they would have had the opportunity to face the champions for the titles here tonight. However, again, Enzo Amore had a little impromptu, as we know now, bribe meeting with Chris Jericho, and suggested that if the Shield were not able to pick up that victory, then the family would become the #1 contenders, and they would get the shot on Monday Night Raw. In the middle of the match there, it looks like Seth Rollins had things well in control, and the family paid a visit. They wanted to get a closer look. They came out here and provided the distraction, and Sheamus was able to hit that brogue kick on Seth Rollins while Cesaro threw Ambrose into the steps on the outside, and Sheamus busted open Rollins and picked up the 1-2-3, and the Bar retained their tag team championships, even though they weren't on the line. I guess they didn't retain them, but the Bar was able to kill the Shield's hopes of having any types of tag team title match here tonight. But the Bar is not off the hook, though, and they don't want to be. They're here to fight. These guys, I mean, to put it mildly, in the words of Fit Finlay, they love to fight. You hear the scream of Sheamus there, the intensity of these two. The family, like I said, they kind of weaseled their way into this match, and Enzo Amore has been fired for that. For his actions there. Chris Jericho says that bribery will not be an option. It will not stand under his regime, and he has let Enzo Amore pursue future endeavors, so we wish him the best of luck. family takes a big blow there, but they have their eyes set on those tag team championships tonight. Believe me, they're not letting anything get in their way. They are focused. Matt Morgan and Rusev are just on a tear the last few weeks. And they're looking to prove their dominance here tonight and capture gold. Let's get into it. Looks like Rusev's going to start out against Cesaro. Nope, makes the tag to the big man, the Punisher of WWE, and you can see why. Matt Morgan just walked in and stepped on Cesaro, basically. And these are 4 bulls, ladies and gentlemen. These guys are just smack you in the mouth, punch you in the face, kick you in the crotch, spit on your neck. Just tough SOBs right here. This could be quite a brutal match. And again, you see the numbers game plays to the part of the family. Big Cass and Carmella both on ringside. Matt Morgan just walked over, delivered a big shot to Sheamus, took 1 hit to get him off that apron. Big spinning neck breaker there from the Punisher. He's been very impressive the last few weeks, to say the least. Drops a huge elbow on Cesaro. Another big elbow. Carmella's loving it out there. And this, the family, again, still fairly new in my eyes. I mean, they haven't been around for a long time, maybe 2 months, 3 months. Under the tutelage of Enzo Amore and Big Cass creating this faction, they were able to recruit Rusev, and looks like they reached outside of WWE and brought in Matt Morgan, and my God, that was a huge roadblock there that Cesaro just ran into. But seems that things are working out quite well for him. They've been able to topple the Shield on a few occasions, and these guys were both entered into the Rumble last night, Matt Morgan and Rusev, but unfortunately for the family, neither was able to pick up the victory. And again, if you missed that Rumble, like and subscribe to the channel. Go back and watch that, because that was a fun night last night for sure. A lot of action going on last night. Cesaro's world just got turned upside down there. He's not doing too well here against Matt Morgan. You see what the family's able to do there. They're able to keep Cesaro in the ring. They're tagging in and out, staying fresh. They keep knocking Sheamus off the apron, not letting him be a factor. Cesaro has to roll out. He's in a world of trouble here. Don't forget the tag team championships are on the line. Sends him into those steel steps. What's going on up here with Carmella and Big Cass? Looks like the missus is not happy. The princess is... something's definitely bothering her. She was going after Big Cass pretty hard there. As we all know, those two definitely have a history together, to say the least, and their personal lives are none of my business, that's for sure. But anyway, Matt Morgan looks like he got caught up on the turnbuckle there. Cesaro, what a bad time to placate to the crowd. Look at that, could have been a huge mistake, though. That was a big mistake. Cesaro was trying to gain some momentum, and Matt Morgan was able to break it up. But Cesaro with a headbutt there. Morgan looked like he was going for that discus clothesline, one of his big signature moves. I'll tell you what, you get hit with a discus clothesline from a 7-foot, 300-pound man, you're going to be out for a day or two, that's for sure. Cesaro's up there in no man's land. What is this? Rusev? What? There's no way! Rusev! Holy crap! Rusev just picked up Matt Morgan in a powerbomb position, who suplexed Cesaro off the top rope. And that's what I'm talking about. These guys just have unlimited power in that ring. The more they work together, the more dangerous they're going to become. Matt Morgan's firing those right hands on Sheamus. Rusev is pumped. Delivers a big headbutt to Cesaro. Cesaro has got to make a tag here. But again, Sheamus, he's not content with sitting on the outside anymore. He's trying to get in there and disrupt things, but Rusev is well under control. Cesaro at this point is almost a non-factor. He's taken such a beating already. Big boots to Sheamus. Both members of the Bar. How often do you see this? Both members of the Bar are being dominated right now. Big side slam by Rusev to Cesaro. The Bar needs to get back on track. Their tag team championship is definitely in jeopardy right here. Rusev's going to the top rope. Big splash! That could be it. 1, 2, and Cesaro's able to kick out of that. You don't see Rusev go to the top very often, but man, when he does. Oh, big chop to the head. Surprised Cesaro was able to kick out of that big splash. Rusev's a big boy. Again, Cesaro just looks like he's in there fighting for his life. Rusev was able to counter that. Knock Cesaro. Oh my God! He just delivered that big super kick to the back of Cesaro's head. Cesaro's face bounced off the turnbuckle. Knocked Sheamus off the apron one more time. And could this be it? Rusev sets Cesaro up for the accolade. He's got him in the accolade. Cesaro! If Cesaro taps out, we have new tag team champions. He's so close. Is Cesaro going to be able to withstand this? Come on, Sheamus, you got to get in the ring. This is unbelievable. The tag team championship is in jeopardy. The Bar is holding on for dear life. Cesaro just fighting as hard as he can here, but Rusev still got that advantage. Can Cesaro hang on? He's got to get out of this. He's got to crawl to the ropes or something. He's right in the middle of the ring. Where is Sheamus? Carmella's rooting on. This is unbelievable. Sheamus looks like he just made his way back up to the apron there. Rusev finally lets go of that accolade. Look at Cesaro. He is in a twisted heap. Cesaro is looking like a beaten man right now, and this is not what I expected, to be honest, ladies and gentlemen. Again, I'm not taking anything away from the family. These guys are top contenders, absolutely, but the Bar have just been dominant over the last few weeks and months here. And Cesaro is going for a flight. Oh, my God. Sheamus desperately reaching for a tag, but Cesaro doesn't even know where he is right now. Huge discus clothesline connects. Cesaro's neck looks like it's broken in half. My God. Cass is loving it. Carmella's lit up out there. A big bicycle kick. That could be it. Matt Morgan puts Cesaro down for the 3. 1, 2. Sheamus is able to get there. And the Bar are in desperate need of help here. Both of these guys are down. This is a dominating performance by the family. Matt Morgan is just trying to rip Sheamus' head right off his neck. Cesaro is still struggling to get to his feet even. I have never seen the Bar controlled like this. Oh my God, a big body slam in a corner. Sheamus and Cesaro lying together. They could be watching their tag team championship just fade away here. Matt Morgan said the Bar's reign is over. Big back suplex. This is unbelievable. I'm in shock right now at this performance. The family is just dominating. He just stepped on Cesaro. He's got to roll out for a break. Sheamus has been in there well beyond the legal 5 count, but the referee seems to be allowing it, as this is just a one-sided fight. Matt Morgan steps on Sheamus too. This is crazy. Morgan's up to the second rope. Big elbow drop to the face of Sheamus. Looks like Big Cass and Carmella are having their troubles on the outside again. I'm not sure what's going on there. Again, their personal business may not be our business, but is Sheamus legal here? Who's the legal man? Looks like Rusev's attacking Sheamus. If I'm not mistaken, Cesaro's still the legal man, but Sheamus just got tossed there. Cesaro back down again. And again, you see Carmella just shoving Big Cass around the ring. I don't know what's going on here. He must have done something to piss her off, that's for sure. Rusev's got Cesaro up in a back body drop. And the family is without a doubt in control of this match. Can the Bar make a comeback here? They're gonna need to light a fire, that's for sure. Rusev just stomped on Cesaro's face. I think he drew blood there. I'm not sure if it's coming out of the eye or the nose or what, but big chop to the head. And you gotta figure This one, I hate to say, this one looks to be all but over. The bar is just so much trouble. Another super kick to the back of the head. And remember earlier, Cesaro was in that corner. Sheamus gets knocked off the apron again. And Rusev is in prime position in the middle of the ring. He's going for that accolade one more time. Cesaro was able to survive it before. Look at the blood dripping down his face. Reminiscent of Stone Cold Steve Austin WrestleMania 13. Sheamus is out cold on the outside. Can Cesaro hold on? Can he find a way out of this? Cesaro, he's struggling. He's sticking in there, but he can't move. And he taps out. Cesaro tapped out. We have new tag team champions. Ladies and gentlemen, the family have won the Raw Tag Team Championships in more than dominant fashion over the bar. Unbelievable. A big Rusev splash from the top. Look, that kick right there. I can't believe that wasn't it. Big discus clothesline to Cesaro. Another Machka kick to the back of the head. Rusev slapped on the accolade, knocked Sheamus out. That was it. And for the first time ever, Matt Morgan holds WWE Gold in the Raw Tag Team Championships with Rusev. And again, we got to find out what's going on with Big Cass and Carmella, but they seem to be satisfied now. We got a bigger problem here. Looks like the family is family's on their way to running the show here, that's for sure. Dominant fashion over the bar. Ladies and gentlemen, we have more to come. Stick with us. We'll be right back after this. And welcome back once again, ladies and gentlemen, to Monday Night Raw. And man, what a night it's been already. We've seen new tag team champions crowned in the bar. We've seen AJ Styles just snap and see red and lay a hell of an attack on Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, and then he himself was attacked in the back by Curtis Axel, the perfect protection for WWE. But again, AJ Styles is just he's in a mode of just anger right now, and he gave the Styles Clash to Curtis Axel on the top of a car, and he has since left the arena. So we wish AJ to get a little bit better, man. Clear your head, AJ. Go home, just relax a little bit. It's been quite a night, but like I said, up next we do have Neville taking on the Royal Rumble winner, Daniel Bryan. And this match came about as a result of more complaining, actually. Earlier tonight, Chris Jericho told Kevin Owens that he's not in the mood for all this whining and crying from the WWE superstars, and looks like Neville was part of that list. But take a look at Big Cass behind the scenes. Renee's trying to get an answer on what was going on there with him and Carmella, but again, Big Cass seems to have the same mindset as Dolph Ziggler tonight. Nothing but frustration running wild here. But Neville complained to Chris Jericho this morning about his appearance in the Rumble. He was scheduled as the number 29 participant, which I really don't know how you can complain about that, but Neville is stating that he was treated unfairly. He was eliminated unfairly by the likes of Daniel Bryan and Heath Slater, as they had to team up and toss him out of there. And of course, he was the last one to be eliminated there before the final two. And Daniel Bryan and Heath Slater did, like I said, they did team up there for a split second, and they got Neville out, and then they went on for about another 10 minutes, and eventually Daniel Bryan was able to overcome Heath Slater's onslaught and get him out of there. And Daniel Bryan will be headlining WrestleMania, as we know. He won the Royal Rumble fair and square. He drew that number 30 spot. He is back, and he is here to stay, and tonight he's taking it to Neville. Like I said, Neville went back and complained to Chris Jericho, and this was his punishment, I guess. Chris Jericho is not one to be messed with. He doesn't like to hear all the crying, that's for sure. A little ironic coming from Chris Jericho, but a widely known crybaby in his days, but he's grown up. He's matured past that, it looks like. And as the general manager, you kind of have no choice but to be a little bit more mature and handle things in a more adult manner. But Neville, again, like I said, he came crying to Chris Jericho, and this was Jericho's solution. I mean, not that anything's on the line here. Jericho didn't say that if Neville were able to win this match, then he'd be entered in. But I'm sure it would give him a boost, and like I said, it would at least offer Chris Jericho to pay more attention to Neville and give him some more opportunities here if he can defeat Daniel Bryan, that's for sure. I don't know if it's going to happen, though. Bryan looks like he's pumped up. He was definitely pumped. Oh, here we go. The yes kicks. Listen to this crowd. And, oh! Daniel Bryan was definitely pumped up in Philly last night. Came out at the number 30 spot as a surprise entrant. Was able to win the whole thing, toppling Heath Slater, SmackDown's Heath Slater. And we've seen a lot out of him recently, too. Like I said, I'm following SmackDown, and I'm liking what I see out of Heath in this newfound friendship with Stinger, who is now our Raw Universal Champion. So that provides an interesting picture in the upcoming weeks. Nice reversal there by Neville into a back suplex on Daniel Bryan. And you got to wonder what kind of ring rust. I really haven't seen much yet from D-Bry, but I figured, oh, look, he's got the yes lock locked in. That could be it. Neville's going to have to tap. Daniel Bryan's got that yes lock, and again, I don't see much ring rust on this guy. Neville's fighting out of it. Bryan has to let go. Neville's not tapping out. Big single leg drop kick there. Neville's in a lot of trouble here. Daniel Bryan and Heath Slater last night, man, they put on a show. Big drop kick from the top to the outside. And the Flying Goat is pumped. Daniel Bryan is here. He's here to win that title. He's here to get back on top right where he left off. And his journey began last night at the Rumble. He was able to enter in, and again, like I said, he and Heath Slater teamed up to take out Neville, which is why we're having this match tonight. Neville didn't find that too pleasing. But and then Daniel Bryan and Heath Slater went on to wrestle for about another 10 minutes in a hell of a match. And Bryan was able to throw him out of there. So right now, as it stands, it looks like Daniel Bryan will be facing Sting at WrestleMania for the Universal Championship. But keep in mind, we are 2 months away from WrestleMania. We have the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view coming up in 3 weeks, and a lot can happen between now and then. So as it stands right now, it's penciled in as Daniel Bryan against Sting. Daniel Bryan with that big half Nelson suplex. That was beautiful. Looks like he's still got his quickness, his speed, that's for sure. Oh, looks like he's going up top again. Are we going to see it? Reminiscent of the great Chris Benoit. The Flying Goat headbutt. Daniel Bryan hits it. He's going for that cover. 1, 2, and oh, Neville kicked out. Much credit to Neville there. He's taking the yes lock. He's taking that headbutt. Bryan with a huge elbow. Huge spinning elbow. Oh, he's sizing him up now. And Daniel Bryan with that big yes kick out of the corner. I call it a yes kick. 1, 2, and that's it. He busted Neville open good on that one. Caught him right in the nose. Neville's in a pool of his own blood. Daniel Bryan's standing over him, celebrating. For the second night in a row, Daniel Bryan able to light this crowd up. Oh, big headbutt. Is there anybody out there that doesn't like this guy? Oh, hell of a rocket kick there. Daniel Bryan has his sights set on that Universal Championship, even though he just tripped over the ref, but listen to this crowd. Unbelievable. Is there anybody that has the popularity of Daniel Bryan? He's got the world in his corner heading into WrestleMania for that Universal Championship. But again, like I said, we're a few weeks away. A lot can happen between now and then. Daniel Bryan, wait a minute. Wait a minute. What is it? Oh! What am I talking about? What'd I tell you? A surprise appearance from SmackDown's Heath Slater? And you can see he's still rocking that Sting gear. He's definitely been following in the footsteps of the Stinger lately. And he's here tonight as Daniel Bryan was celebrating in the ring. Is he going to come down to congratulate Daniel Bryan? What is he really, what is he even doing here on Raw? I mean, this is a SmackDown competitor. He does not have a Raw contract. He shouldn't be here. But, you know, we'll see. We'll see what he... I really don't know why he's here, to be honest with you. I can't just assume it's bad. Again, he might be out here to congratulate Daniel and possibly ask for a rematch. I don't know. But Heath Slater was within inches of becoming the Royal Rumble champion on a few occasions last night. And had he won that Rumble, he'd be headlining WrestleMania. I'm sure those thoughts are running through his head as he makes his way out here tonight. Again, you can see the Sting influence all over him from head to toe. And again, Sting has really gotten this guy's head on straight. He's really focused Heath Slater, and you're seeing a new, more dangerous Heath Slater, that's for sure. Why is he out here tonight with Daniel Bryan? Let's find out. Heath Slater walks up. There's a little jaw-jacking going on there. Can't really make out what they're saying, but I don't know if he's congratulating him. Oh! That was a low shot. Heath Slater just went low on Daniel Bryan, and he is not out here to make friends. Big shot to the face. Heath Slater is making his intentions clear right here. Came out here and delivered that low kick, and the paycheck to Daniel Bryan. Heath Slater's trying to feed his kids. What better way to do that than to headline WrestleMania for a championship? In order to do that, he's going to have to take out Daniel Bryan. Oh! And a Scorpion death drop.
If at first you don't succeed,
Heath Slater has sent a message to Daniel Bryan, and he's not done. He's got a chair. Where is Sting? Sting surely can't be condoning this. Sting never operated like this. Heath, what are you doing? You've sent the message. What are you doing? He's got that chair wrapped around Daniel Bryan's neck. Oh my God, he's going to the top rope. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh my God. Heath Slater trying to injure Daniel Bryan, end his career once more. Jumped off the top of that rope. Trapped Daniel Bryan's neck in that chair. And Heath Slater delivers another paycheck to Daniel Bryan. I don't expect security to be out here. Perfect protection. Curtis Axel just got his ass handed to him back there by AJ Styles, but where is Sting? Another Scorpion death drop on Daniel Bryan. Let's take a look at a replay of that. Heath Slater has sent a message to the world. And this is not over. Heath Slater came within an inch of becoming the Royal Rumble winner, and this is not over. Ladies and gentlemen, we're out of time. We'll see you next week. Join us on SmackDown.